Today I'm going to be doing a story time about a time that I was yelled at by a stranger at the aquarium in Boston. We went to the aquarium, me, my sister, both my sisters, and my dad after I graduated, and it was like a graduation trip type thing. So we went and I was asking the employees about internships. We were at the very top of the aquarium where they have like the stingrays and sea turtles and they have like the bigger fish. This employee was talking about all of the fish, and then at the very end he was like, you can come up to me and ask me questions and I'll answer them. And nobody was going to ask him questions, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go ask him some of my questions that I have about the internships. And nobody wants to talk to him. Nobody's in line to talk to him. Nobody showed an interest in talking to him except for me, because I just had questions about the internships. So I'm asking him like how I get an application to it, if you can do that even if you're not majoring in anything that has to do with like marine biology. And he was answering my questions and it was good. And then this lady comes up and she's like, other people want to ask questions too. And I was like, okay, that's fine, but like you can wait until I'm done. And then she just like keeps like muttering little comments at me, and like she was just being really rude. So when I was done asking him my questions, I turned to her and I was like, do you have a problem? And then she was like, leave me alone, child. Leave me alone, child. And she just kept saying, leave me alone, child, over and over and over again. And I was like, I'm not a child. Like, I'm definitely not an adult, but like I'm not a child. And then she just kept telling me, you need to go get a job. Get a job. You're useless. You're just a useless child. Go get a job. Go do something with your life. And I was like, I do have a job. I'm like, and that isn't even any of your business. Like, why are you being so rude? And she just like kept like digging at me like that, like just saying, shut up, leave me alone, like, go get a job, you're useless, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, leave you alone? And I told her that. I'm like, you're the one who came up to me, antagonizing me. You need to leave me alone. And so the dude that was answering my questions, he's like, this is not the appropriate time to be doing this, you two. You guys need to take this somewhere else. And I looked at him and I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Do you not hear what she's saying to me? And he's like, this is not the time. And he like just like shoos me away. And I was pissed. And so as I'm walking away, I looked at her and I was like, you're a fucking bitch. And so I was mad. So I was like angry, crying, and I just like left. I just like went and like sat in this little stairwell for a minute until I got, basically they told me to get out of there. So then my sister went and told my other sister and my dad what happened, because they were separated from us. So they were like worried because I just left. Apparently like they went and told the customer service what happened, and the guy who was like, you need to take this somewhere else, that employee, he was like, oh, I thought that was her mother. And my dad was like, no, her mother isn't here. That lady that was doing that to her was like a stranger. And the guy was like, oh my gosh, I have never heard a stranger yelling at a teenager like that ever in my life. This is what my dad told me that happened. And they were still like looking for me, and apparently they were calling my name on like the little intercom, but I couldn't hear it. Eventually I go and I find them. My sister Cassie, she's kind of on the hunt for the lady, and so we go to like the stingray exhibit, like where you can like pet the stingrays, and the lady's standing there. Then my sister Cassie gets up in her face and is like, what the hell is wrong with you? You don't talk to my sister like that. Like, you don't talk to a child like that. And she's like, I told her to shut up. And then my sister was like, who the hell are you to tell her to shut up? You should shut up. Just like cussing her out and like screaming at her, and she like was like in her face. And the lady was like all like scared and threatened. I'm talking to the employee that was like, that thought that she was my mom, because he's like apologizing, and my sister runs up and is like, we gotta go now. Because she was scared that the security was gonna kick her out, because she was basically like about to whip that woman's ass. And we ended up getting our money back from that whole trip and everything, because the employee was like, I guess like as an employee he should have stepped in and stopped the situation, and he should have, because I was getting yelled at by a rando stranger who was just really mean. I don't know if she was having a bad day or what, but don't be a jerk. I think that's like it. I think that's basically what happened. It basically ruined like my whole trip. I was just over it. I was over it. She ruined my day. Yep, and that's my story. If you liked it, then please like and subscribe. Thanks. What was I talking about?